here to support our wonderful New Orleans EMS family as we welcome a new group into our ranks. So thank you so much. I'm Dr. Meg Marino. I'm the director and medical director for New Orleans EMS, and I am so grateful and humbled to lead this amazing organization. New Orleans EMS is thought of nationally and internationally as one of the leaders in our field, and we do things that are on the cutting edge of pre-hospital medicine, and the only way we're able to do that is because each and every one of you, your hard work and dedication make this possible. And so the organization can only be as great as the team that makes it up, and so each of you play an important role in making New Orleans EMS what it is today. As we welcome our new recruits, some of these are friendly faces that have been around for a while that are being promoted to paramedic or advanced EMTs. Some of you are new to the organization and are just joining the family over these last few weeks. And so we are really, really grateful for you being a part of this organization. I won't say that this is an easy road, and I want to commend each and every one of you for your courage and dedication for choosing this career in healthcare. We all do things because of, I think, an internal calling. I'm going to be honest, nobody is here because of the fame and fortune that we will provide you with, right? We're here because we have a calling to help people, a calling to serve our community. That's why I'm here, and I know that's why each and every one of you are here as well. I thank you for your dedication. I thank you for your courage, for your stamina, for showing up. Director Morris from our Orleans Parish Dispatch is really well known for his, I'm going to go ahead and call it a mantra, show up. And I'm always inspired by those words because I think that 90% of success is showing up. But that extra 10% is that love and dedication, right? So you need to love this job. You need to love your New Orleans EMS family and really support each other. And so I want to commend you for showing up, for being a part of this family. Even after people leave, I know some people go off to medical school or get married and move across the country. But those people who move on from New Orleans EMS, they're still part of our New Orleans EMS family. I still call them to check on them. As many of you know, I'll send you text messages, hey, just checking in. People panic when that happens. Oh no, Dr. Marino is checking on me. But no, it's just because I care about you. And I care about you like you're part of my family, because you are. So with that, I'd like to say congratulations. I am so incredibly proud of you. And I'd like to turn it over to our esteemed Madam Mayor. Madam Mayor and her administration have been incredibly supportive of EMS. And your really undying dedication to our service, understanding what our needs are, what our challenges are. You've been a huge supporter of this organization, and I thank you for what you do every day to make us stronger, to make us better, to make us more resilient as we face these really real challenges between, 750 days of disaster that we've faced. So I thank you for all of your help and support, and thank you for being here today as we celebrate these graduates.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Marino, and thank you, Chief Samaran, and thank you to all of the leadership within EMS. You are one of the most critical components of our public safety team, and the EMS family, without a doubt, I would say, are the epitome of first responders. We have been through a lot, even in a short period of time, but being unwavering in the response, it always shows up through EMS. Even as I think about COVID-19 and the who had the greatest impact in terms of COVID was our EMS family. But in spite of that, over 60% of our force being impacted, EMS was still out there responding to calls and meeting people where they are. I always like to say, it's like when you show up, it's like the face of the Lord. And you're going into places that sometimes no one wants to go in, but you go. And you deliver quality service no matter who you interface with, no matter who they love or who they are. That's who we are. We do show up. That's who you are. So for joining EMS, going through the 4 weeks of training, those who have been within the EMS family that are being promoted, even one to major, Tom moving up to major, I just want to say thank you so much for your continued commitment and sacrifice and courage and dedication to the residents of this city and also including our visitors of this city. As I look at public safety, I've always looked at it as a whole, not picking one over the other. It's a full complement. That's why even here you have police, you have fire, you have Homeland Security, NOPD, the crime, our commissioner, all here because we work together to respond to the needs of this community, of this city. I want to say that the EMS that we have in the city of New Orleans is absolutely second to none in the United States of America. Responding in terms of trauma and being able to render blood on site, we're the only ones in the country doing that right now. And so I know that you have been trained, world-class training that you have received, and I also know that the residents and the visitors of this city are in the best hands possible because you have stepped up to serve and you've stepped up to lead. We don't take it lightly. We understand the sacrifices that you make, and oftentimes I say when one person serves, it really is the entire family serving as well. So with that, you have my full commitment and support, and just know that I have your back every step of the way, and we will continue to make the necessary progress that you all need to have those tools and resources on the ground so that you are equipped to render quality service again to those who call upon you. And again, no matter who they are or who they love, they'll get the best service from you all from this city. I cannot just, I'm looking at the team here. You all are responsible for not only the training, but just creating that continuum of care for our people. And we want to make sure that you do your self-checks. It's okay to not be okay. What you see and what you face, it's real. And trauma is real. We're all impacted by it. But we also want you to say something. When you need care, when you need to take a moment, do that. And it is our first responders, and most oftentimes, we're so programmed just to respond and to offer that care, and oftentimes not looking out for ourselves. And so do that. But as you serve the city, it also means that you're serving one another. So we are a family, and we are here dedicated to make that ultimate sacrifice. So thank you again. I love your spirit of humility. It comes shining through every time I hear you speak, but every time I hear you step up to speak up and be that voice for EMS. And so I appreciate that, and that also with Chief Samuel. So we're in the best hands in regards to leadership, and I just want you to know I'm proud of you. I'm thankful for you stepping up and having courage to serve in this capacity. In some cases, it can be a thankless job, but you know what? We're called to service because it's in us. And so with that, I say, just give it all you have, leave it all on the field, because that's what we have been equipped to do. Thank you again. And I'm right here with you.
some audio for the video here. So I want to thank the mayor for her steadfast leadership. You know, she certainly leads by example. She's been in the trenches with us for a lot of disasters and a lot of emergencies that we've been through, and so we appreciate your continued support of public safety. So thank you very much, especially EMS. So thank you so much. I also want to thank some of our other leadership from the city, Director Tyrell Morris from 911, Commissioner Tanisha Stevens, our Criminal Justice Commissioner, thank you for being here, and John Thomas, our Director of Public Safety and Homeland Security, and thank you for being here tonight. Serving our community is certainly a team effort, and we could not do it without the support of our partners like them and other public safety as well. So we really appreciate their commitment and also being here with us. Thank you to those joining us online and to the guests that are here in support of our team as they either continue their journey here at New Orleans EMS. I'm so proud of our team that have charged ahead through the last 2.5 years during uncertain and scary times, and am eternally grateful to those that stuck through it and are still here. Right? It's been a rough 2.5 years, and thank you to our staff that have stayed with us. Thank you to those that have come to us and took that leap to come work with us. And so thank you for that. We really appreciate you. Bringing on new and promoting current team members only helps to fuel the optimism about the bright future that we have ahead of us. We are moving in the right direction as a department and as a city. Under the mayor's leadership and the city leadership team, we are headed in the right direction. And so I feel very optimistic and very good about where we're headed. Now, I'm really happy that all of you are also involved with that and is going to participate in that with us. In your program, you'll see we have our mission statement printed, and I wanted to read the second part of it. As public servants, our sense of purpose will be reflected in our time-sensitive, medically sound, and respectful, compassionate delivery of this pre-hospital emergency medical care. So if you're a new employee, if you're an employee being promoted, if you've been here for a while, just remember a few things as you go out and do your work. Just remember a few things. First, be a good public servant. We're all public servants. We are here to serve the public, right? That's our job. And so make sure you're a good public servant at all times when you're on and off duty as well, because what we do off duty counts as well. Take care of yourself and those around you. Remember that this job can take a toll on you, and you cannot take care of others unless you take care of yourself. I know Dr. Marino and the mayor also mentioned it's okay not to be okay. It is okay to speak up if you need help. We've certainly seen that. We have a very, very taxing, very stressful job. And we want all of you to know that if something is happening, if you need to talk to someone, if you need support, we're always here for you. So please speak up if you need help. Focus on what's best for the patient and treat everyone with the same sense of compassion, respect, and urgency. You're going to pick up folks that have very minor stuff going on. You're going to pick up folks that are just lonely and call 911 and they just need to go somewhere, right? No matter what it is. If it's toe pain for 3 months or it's someone having a heart attack, those patients deserve the same level of compassion and sense of urgency because they're your priority. When you're with that patient or patients, they are your priority. And they should all get the same level of care. And so remember that as you're working with your patients. Practice good medicine. We are a very progressive service. We have things that many other services don't have. We are delivering blood now in the field, and I tell you, we are saving lives every single day. Not just with blood, but with cardiac arrest and trauma and just significant medical calls. We save lives every day. You save lives every day. And I want you to be proud of that because not everybody can say that. So when you have a bad day and you're trying to figure out what your why is, why you're here, just remember that you save lives. And that's the most important part. Most importantly, enjoy your job and speak up if you don't. You'll have your good days and your bad days, but remember that we're all in this together, and we're here to support you and to help you be successful. Because I need all of you to be successful if we are going to be successful as a department. I want you to work, if you're a new employee and you're going through your FTO program next, I want you to learn, and I want you to ask questions, and I want you to study, and I want you to question if there's an issue or if you don't understand something, because we want you to be the greatest EMT, AEMT, paramedic, whatever it is. We want you to be the best, because that makes our department the best. And so please, remember that. Again, I thank you for choosing New Orleans EMS to work. You have a lot of places that you can work, probably making a lot more money. This is a relationship, right? We chose you to come work here because we believe in you. And we let you work here because we believe in you. But then you let us keep you here, right? You also, on the other side, you want to stay here and work for us. And that says a lot, and I really appreciate that, especially recently through the hard times that we've been through. And so, good luck with the next chapter of your life here with us at New Orleans EMS. And again, I thank you for being here, and I'll pass it over to Captain Stanley Woods. Got some here, Stanley.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming out, all family and friends and New Orleans EMS employees, and you all right? So, again, I'm Captain Stanley Woods. I was tasked with orienting the new hires. So we hired 6 EMTs and 3 paramedics, right? Very, very rambunctious group, very inquisitive group, a lot of questions, right? And what that did is that challenged me as an instructor. Okay, it made me have to bring my A game every single day I came to work to instruct you all. Okay, I am extremely proud to be able to stand up here, right, and call each of your names and give you certificates for the tremendous job that you all did for the last 4 weeks. Right, so orientation is chock full of skills, driving, a lot of lectures, right? We do several classes to learn about trauma and medical emergencies and OB emergencies and pediatrics. We just finished that today, right? So these guys have been extremely busy. That's something to be really, really proud of, okay? I want to, thank you. I want to echo something that Dr. Marino stated, and you guys showed up, okay? And that takes a lot of guts to show up here for 4 weeks, right, with everything that we have to offer, and then everything that is going to be expected of you moving forward, okay? I'm extremely proud to be a mentor to you all, to be your instructor, and moving forward, I would hope that you would call on me day or night for anything that you would ever need, right, related to New Orleans EMS or anything otherwise, okay? So without further ado, I think let's give them a round of applause, right? And we are now going to introduce all of you to the new hires, and we're going to give them certificates and badges, okay? We'll have everyone rise. So we're going to start with Jessica Barber.
For y'all to
person. Good job. Congratulations. Thank you.
This is Neil Durham.
Good job. Congratulations. Take a picture.
Next up is Dennis Navarre.
Congratulations.
Next up is Krista Police. Blake Shaw.
Hey. All right.
Next up we have Amara Termis. Now we have Martha Watson. Last but not least, we have Ren Wooten. I'm going to turn it over to our Deputy Chief of Education and Training, Deputy Chief Lynn Ramos.
So I want to say thank you, Mayor, and all the dignitaries and everyone in attendance. We appreciate y'all being here today. So a few things. I also want to say thanks to all our field training officers, non-field training officers who've assisted in the class. A phenomenal job by Captain Woods and all the members who've helped to make this successful, including Chief and Dr. Marino. We appreciate everything y'all do. So a few words I was thinking about here. with the new recruits. Chief, you had mentioned that ask a lot of questions in the field. I have to say this group, every slide we have 5 or 6 questions, which is great. It's good to hear that from all our recruits. So it's a phenomenal group. Y'all all excel at everything you do. Get out in the field and keep an open mind. Treat everybody equal, and you'll do fine here. We all will support you 100%. You know, congratulations to all of y'all, and we appreciate everything y'all done so far in the training portion. So moving on to the advanced, to our paramedics that were promoted in the department, I want to say, you know, each one of you all have worked here full-time, also attending school full-time, and having families to manage and balance in a work environment that's very high stressful. And we notice that, and we appreciate you, what you do every day out there. So congratulations to you 3. And I'd like y'all to line up, and we're going to go ahead and call you up for your certificates. So first promoted paramedic, Ms. Jamie Bennett. Daniela Brewer-Patterson. And Miss Maggie Fye. Thank you. So next up, we're going to go over to discuss about our newly promoted advanced EMTs. I asked Lieutenant Bass to come up here.
Before we get on the award seats at really amazing advanced EMTs, I want to say that on the days when I'm having a hard day and I try to think about the thing that really brings me joy, I think about the day that these really amazing EMTs came to me and said, we've made a plan to have an advanced EMT curricula. I'm tearing up actually thinking about it. You guys came up with a plan, a well-executed, beautiful plan for how you wanted to advance the organization through creating an advanced EMT program. And, you know, I am so stinking proud of each and every one of you. You had an idea, you came to us, you made it possible, and, you know, Lieutenant Bass was really gracious to help execute this and bring it to fruition. But really, this was your idea, this was your baby, this was something that you came up with in order to make this organization better. And I want everybody to give a voice.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for being here to celebrate our new hires, our newly promoted paramedics, and our advanced EMTs. It is my honor to introduce our newly promoted advanced emergency medical technicians and to help recognize them for the outstanding work that they have done for New Orleans EMS, and the EMS profession as a whole. Everyone has a different story about how they got into public service. Everyone has different motivations for why they are here and different goals that they hope to accomplish. Whatever the reason, it usually starts with a simple desire to help people. That is why we are here. EMS is a helping profession, and yet we are facing more challenges now than ever before. Enrollment in paramedic programs has declined over the last decade. More people are leaving EMS than are joining the profession. According to a survey conducted by the American Ambulance Association, the turnover among paramedics and EMTs ranges from 20 to 30% annually. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated this pre-existing condition. Meanwhile, call volume continued to increase, and provider and compassion fatigue were the results. But despite this, where there were challenges, there were also opportunities for growth. In response to the pandemic, New Orleans EMS chose to grow the BLS program and activated basic life support ambulances. These ambulances are staffed by trained emergency medical technicians and are able to provide immediate life-saving interventions while transporting patients to definitive care. The advanced EMTs being honored today were integral to that program's success as well. Several of them were in the initial group of EMTs selected to run BLS-level units in the early days of the pandemic. They later performed as field training officers to guide other EMTs in their new role. And when they had finished training all of the EMTs, despite all of the challenges they had already overcome, they turned around and asked, "What can we do next?" And they set their sights on a previously overlooked level of pre-hospital provider, the advanced EMT. Advanced EMTs provide both basic and limited advanced emergency medical care and transportation for critical and emergent patients who access the 911 system. They perform focused advanced skills and pharmacological interventions that are engineered to mitigate specific life-threatening conditions, medical and psychological conditions, with a targeted set of skills beyond the level of an EMT. When a paramedic response is not available, the advanced EMT may be the highest level of EMS personnel a patient encounters before reaching the hospital. Brendan Chase, Benjamin Griswold, Alexis Paquette, and Timarius Walton have completed over 256 hours of training in pre-hospital emergency care at the advanced EMT level. They did this while working at one of the busiest 911 services in the nation. They did this while simultaneously researching and writing a proposal for New Orleans EMS to also incorporate advanced EMTs into its 911 response. It has been my privilege to adapt the work that they have done into the policies and procedures that make up the new advanced EMT program at New Orleans EMS. I was able to do this because they already laid the groundwork. Each of these four individuals made significant contributions to the overall success of New Orleans EMS's advanced EMT program. They have distinguished themselves by researching, writing, and helping to implement training and operations plans for advanced emergency medical technicians in the fulfillment of the mission of New Orleans EMS to provide the highest quality pre-hospital emergency care to individuals living in and visiting New Orleans. These four individuals exemplify our mission to serve so that others may live.
Give them a hand.
These four will be receiving Meritorious Achievement Awards. If there's any family here, I invite you to step up. First, we have Brendan Chase. Corporal Benjamin Griswold. Corporal Alexis Paquette. Timarius Walton.
Thank you so much. Yes.
All right. So I would like Captain Tom Dransfield to come up here for already. Come on up. So Captain Dransfield came to us as a paramedic in 2015 and moved up to the clinical office as lieutenant in 2017, eventually becoming captain and our quality assurance and safety officer in 2019. As a former fire chief and seasoned paramedic, his calm, stern, and commanding presence has helped improve our clinical performance throughout the years. In our department, we have a special assignment promotion. We have a lieutenant promotion, and we also have a major promotion. It's with great pleasure that we bestow the rank of major onto Tom Dransfield. So congratulations. And then we'll let Jennifer come up and do his epaulets.
So I want to really especially thank Tom for all of your help and hard work. I call Tom all the time.
Extra mile.
Yeah, and you really, really go the extra mile every time, and I'm so grateful for you. I don't think I could even begin to share what your help and support has meant to me. So thank you for being so wonderful and just every day showing up and giving it your all and you know during Katrina, I said Katrina because it's the Katrina anniversary, but during COVID we changed our protocols every 6 to 12 hours, and Tom hung in there with me as we changed so frequently. I would say, oh yeah, you know that protocol that you put together 6 hours ago, well, we need to completely redo it. And he always said, okay, great, I'm on it. And just really, really went above and beyond. And so I don't think that there's a way that we would have made it through COVID without you. So thank you so much for all of it.
All right, good job.
Come on, yeah, get in here.
You get next to Jennifer and say,
We're gonna sneak in here, yeah.
All right.
okay, I think we're done with you. Thank you. Next, we'll turn it over to Captain Stanley Woods.
All right, thank you again. I'm going to be leading the new group with the New Orleans EMS oath. So, if I can have everyone please stand up, let's rise. Just as we practiced. We are going to raise our right hand and follow me. I, Stanley Woods, do hereby solemnly swear as an employee of New Orleans EMS that I will do my best to conserve life, alleviate suffering, promote health, do no harm, and encourage the quality and equal availability of emergency medical care. I will provide services based on human need, with compassion and respect for human dignity, unrestricted by consideration of nationality, race, creed, color, or status. I shall not judge the merit of the patient's request for service, nor allow the patient's socioeconomic status to influence my demeanor or the care that I provide. My fundamental obligations are to provide the highest quality pre-hospital emergency medical care to the residents and visitors of New Orleans. I pledge to honor and respect the mission, goals, and policies of New Orleans services. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith and trust. I make these promises freely and upon my honor, so help me God. Thank you all.
All right, well, congratulations to all of you. Our new hires, just go forth and do great things. Again, remember, ask questions, learn, and provide that good medicine like you know how to do, like you've been doing for your career. So our advanced EMTs, I can't say enough about y'all. We're going to grow those ranks, right? And you're going to help us with that. And we really appreciate all you do. And Tom, keep doing what you're doing, man. Awesome. Thank you. And Jennifer, thank you for putting up with them. I appreciate you. Thank you. There you go. Yes. I want to thank again the mayor and our leadership team that attended today. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate your participation, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and participate with us. Thank you so much. I want to thank the staff at Gallier Hall for allowing us to use this beautiful facility. We'll be back. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it. And all of our staff that made this event possible, our PIO, Yannick Lewis, and all of our other staff that participated to make this happen. Joseph with our audio visual, thank you so much for making all this possible. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass it off to, so what you don't know, we have a foundation, the New Orleans EMS Foundation. They're integral in helping with EMS programs and supporting what we do, and we're very thankful for that. We have several of their leadership here today with us, and so I will pass that off to Blake Reichard. Sure. There you go.
Congratulations, guys. And girls, yes, y'all. So that's the thing, right? I spent my whole life trying to not say y'all, but y'all. You know, I was there today, sat in, listened, watched you guys ask a lot of interesting questions that I wouldn't know the answer to either. So Stanley, you handled it very politically. I'm here on behalf of the foundation to let you guys know that y'all know that we are here to support you. There are some things in the works that we're going to work towards to better serve y'all. And yeah, Tom, congratulations, man. Now I get to say ground control to Major Tom. Yeah. So to all of the paramedics, AEMTs, that's awesome. The AEMT program, I can tell you from my regular job, is a very underappreciated profession. So I hope you guys take it, run with it, do great things. Paramedics, get ready. It's all on you now. So, but yes, congratulations, Tom. Proud of you. Proud of everybody, even though we may have never met yet. But you will see me a lot. I'm sure I can tell you some stories about everybody that's here, pretty much. So, if you need some dirt on Salmeron, just hit me up. I can definitely get it for you. No dirt.
And with that, thank you so much.
No, congratulations, welcome. It truly is a family. I started here in 2010, and I'm still here even though I'm not on the payroll. So you learn to love it, have fun, bug Tom, give him hell. All right. Thank you.
So Blake's a really great example of how even after you leave New Orleans EMS, you're still a part of the family. So thank you so much. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I want to thank the honorees today. I want to thank those people who came to support us. Again, thank you, Madam Mayor, and the members of your administration. Thank you all for being here and supporting us every day, not just today. I want to thank the family members who came out to support everyone. Thank you for supporting us today, and thank you for supporting these amazing, amazing people every single day so that they can go out into the world and save lives. So thank you for what you do. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud with you. And let me know what I can do to support you, because I'm just here to serve you.